get this. Okay, so let me show you. So first of all, R.I.P. to Angie Stone. I
Oh
talked about
my
her on
God,
Sunday
so
this
sad.
weekend. Gwen, what was your favorite Angie Stone song?
Ooh, I don't know. I wasn't really into her.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Lord, Eddie B, was you into her at all?
I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
like
I
her
mean, I
voice,
like she's
but
as long as
I
she's
didn't
singing.
follow her songs. You know.
Okay.
I like when I heard her on like D'Angelo stuff,
Yeah.
and she did like vocals with. She partnered with like rappers on
Oh, okay.
some songs,
I'm glad you
like
mentioned that
the
because
Roots and the joints.
let me dispel the myths of her partnering with rappers.
Loved everything about the Bronx, everything about hip hop and the culture of hip hop. But we have forgotten the one element that opened the doors for females everywhere. My group, The Sequence, Angie B, Blondie, and Cheryl the Pearl. We were trailblazers back in '79 when everybody was in the parks. We was on the road with the Gap Band, Confunction, Parliament Funkadelic. We were out there because there were no hip hoppers on the road, but we had a song called Funk You Up. Dr. Dre did it called Keep Your Heads Ringing. Erica did it with Love of My Life. Bruno Mars did it with Uptown Funk. Well, that is the derivative of the song we wrote, which is the first original rap record by a female group. And we were from the South. And it doesn't mean that we are first, second, third. It means that from the South, we laid the blueprint for hip hop, rapping, and singing. Lauryn Hill came and tipped the scales and did what we did and took it to the next level. That's all I'm saying. And they never, ever give us our props. Y'all need to stop that.
Yes. I want to funk you right on
Right
up. I
on
want
now.
to funk you right on up. Hey, I need to do the go-go version of
I
that.
liked her in that.
Yes.
I liked her voice in that movie with Beyonce and what's the name of that movie? With Cuba Gooding
What, the
Jr.
temptation?
Was that it?
Or fighting
Fighting
temptation?
Temptation.
Yeah, I loved her voice in there. I love her
Oh,
voice in
she was
there.
killing. Grandma used to love that movie. Yeah, she was.
I love
She
that
just
movie.
seemed like
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
a good soulful person.
Yeah,
So
I
that
love that movie. Yeah.
Okay.
that's a tremendous loss.
Yes, no, it is such a
I
tremendous
just I don't
loss.
understand why she was the only one that died out of that accident.
It was her time. That's it. It was
I
her
guess.
time. You
I
know what I'm
guess.
saying? And
Nobody
that's
else
just
died. They had about what 8 of them in there.
if nobody else
What-
died, it was her time. Daddy B, don't you even try to come with the conspiracy theory because that is what everybody is saying with the conspiracy theory with Universal Music. But let me tell y'all what happened just yesterday. Okay, yesterday, I mean, I checked my royalties on Sound Exchange because that's what my albums are. And I had a claim on my music. Now, I've had several claims on my music where I had to call the distribution company for my special to say, hi, y'all claimed 100% when my contract is only y'all having 40%. So off the break, if I wouldn't have been checking, these people would be getting 100% of the royalties. So now it wasn't just like, oh, they hit me up like, oh, we are just so sorry. No, I had to hit them again. Then I had to email them again. Then guess what? I had to CC the Sound Exchange people, okay, to now get this corrected. Okay, so now we finally get it corrected. Now I got everything. Now, but there are three things, which is my music. Okay, now my music is aired. Now some other people done claimed royalties on three old jokes. Okay, so I'm like, okay, what is this? So I hit the people up again. I hit them in January, then I hit them again. So you see all the things that I had to do for little old me. Okay, if I had a schedule like Angie's, I wouldn't be able to check. You on the road, you this, you that. If you don't have a team like me, I am a person that is about my paperwork. I've always been about my paperwork. But if you just an artist, you write a song, you this and that, you need a person that is dedicated to doing that because a company will just and also keep in mind now people are young, so they'll go and they'll fill it out incorrectly, not even meaning to disenfranchise you, but they will do that and just be like, oh, 100% because it's us because I'm filling it out. Even when I talked to this comedian before, right before she passed away, she did a show with this other comedian. He was helping her to write it. Well, she was on the road and she could not register the show. So he was like, I'll go ahead and register it for you. When he registered the show, he registered as him being part owner of the show, even though he was helping her, and she was never able to sell the show. So that's what I'm talking about. It could be something like that where you need to be pristine on rights, royalties, and on your team being on it. You know what I'm saying? Because people will just claim it, and there will be nothing you could do because after like there's a statute of limits, a statute of limitations for some of the royalties out there where 2-3 years somebody could come along and buy your music rights because they've been unclaimed, honey. So
That's
that's why
crazy.
that's a little lesson with just with me yesterday. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Me
yeah,
having to CC the major company, you know what I mean, to and call the people repeatedly. I'm having to send you 5 emails over my royalties. I see y'all in the comments. Wayne Payne, you say Angie Stone was so influential to music. She wrote a lot of music for people, and a lot of them did not give her the money or the credit. And it's just so sad. And it's just so sad. And it's also the reason why, as an artist, sometimes you have so much talent, but the one thing that you have to do is slow down. You got to slow down so you can get the things coming to you. Because other than that, you'll just be cranking them out, honey. You just, and people will be like, yeah, I received, I received. And then you look up and you're the one that's 78 years old and you still going on the road for $100 because your royalties ain't coming in. You see what I'm saying? So in this business, in entertainment, we graduate ourselves. We don't graduate. Other people don't come along and be like, Eddie B, it's time for you to check your royalties now because your royalties are due to you. We are the ones that graduate ourselves and say, you know what? I could be making more money. I could be making money in my sleep. Let me see what these royalties are. Let me see what this company do. Let me see. Let me take a meet. We the ones that do that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So RIP to
Angie
Angie
Stone.
Stone.